Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Now, let's get into the news.
Man, you've been in the game, you've been doing it for a while, and of course it's going down December 29th at the Toyota Arena in Ontario.
Woo, woo.
Katt Williams' Dark Matter Tour.
Woo. That's
I
right.
saw you rock with Katt last year, man. Great show.
Man, this is the best tour out, the Dark Matter Tour. Katt Williams, bam, you got real ghosts eating.
Come on, man.
What? Tommy Davidson, Zoo, man, Miller, Red Grant. Well, who else? Chikara, Pretty Ricky, Lil Mo. You never know who's going to come.
And
man.
That's a great lineup front to
Mark
back.
Curry, me, what?
Come on, you
and
in
Katt
there.
Williams, what?
Come on, they get to hang with Mr. Cooper at the comedy show, man.
Where you at, Ontario?
You already know what it is. Look, man.
That went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless.
38. I was homeless at the time. I didn't have nowhere to live. I was living in a car. I got a call that said, hey, we saw a videotape of you. We'd like you to perform Sunday night. It was Thursday. I didn't have the money to make it to New York. I hung up, started crying. Wow, first shot on TV and now it's gone.
Was Steve homeless? Was he homeless, sleeping in his car and all of this stuff?
Steve Harvey was never homeless a day in his life. Not one time. Because let's just add this up. Between your mama's house, Marsha's house, my apartment, and whatever you had purchased for Marjorie, what point in there would he have time to be homeless?
When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the story.
Stand up, okay. The next progression is TV movies.
Throughout the history of stand-up, sir. That's the goal for all of us. That's how it goes. That's why when you hear these dudes talking about, oh, I didn't want to be a movie star, you just know it's disingenuous. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
You wish you would have kept it together, could have kept it together a couple of...
We tried everything. But, dudes felt like they was movie stars. I never saw myself as a movie star. Just let me go be me. So I knew. But Bernie got a lot of roles. Sid got a lot of roles. So I just knew, but the thing that they did though, when they went and got so many roles, they stopped doing stand-up.
Right.
Me, I felt so strongly about stand-up, I never stopped.
Right.
When I got my TV shows, I still toured on the weekend.
Right.
By myself, take 2 people with me. Radio City Music Hall. I stayed right there while the guys was doing the movies.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to do a game show.
Right.
What? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I thought you did Mark Curry's show over after he had just done hanging with Mr. Cooper. Why would you do all of that man's stuff that he did on his show on yours and then do the dude's stand-up when you go on the road? And then you never put Mark Curry on your show or nothing. Like, if you don't say anything, these dudes will run over you. I don't know if you know how bullies operate. But if you don't stand up for yourself, there really is nothing they won't do.
Right.
Halloween was a trip. Halloween, we couldn't afford no Halloween costumes. Hey, kids, please. Mama sent us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us. We didn't know what we were.
I don't know what we are. I don't know. She didn't tell her. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
That every Halloween, I had the same outfit on. Every year. I just had a brown box. I wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. And it was just a brown box. And he just tell everybody I was a UPS man.
Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that.
bullshit talk show he had. And he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching, somebody called me and said, man, homeboy doing your material. So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy.
Yeah.
So, you know, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch. You did enough. You know, why are you on my material?
Right.
You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't steal your... So yes, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so, you know, and so that there's no need to no one else has did that.
Seeing your man Mark Curry, obviously legend, shout out to Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Came on a couple, maybe about a year ago or so, talked about Harvey stealing some of his material, man. I don't know if you know how that situation directly, but talk about joke thieves and how taboo that is in the comedy world.
Okay, first, let's address the Mark Curry, Steve Harvey thing.
Okay.
Mark Curry played the clip. He played the clip of him doing the material, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he played, I don't know if you saw the same thing I saw, but I saw him show the clip of him do the material on Def Jam, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed the clip of Steve Harvey doing it on his show. It was like 12 years, 13 years in between.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that really hits the stamp of joke beat. There's so much time in between. Mark's not even doing the joke anymore.
Right.
The problem was that I saw, which I give Mark credit for, is it was damn near verbatim.
Okay.
So it kind of led me to believe, like, okay, he saw it somewhere, or maybe one of his writers saw it and wrote it. So there is some kind of convolution there, right? Now, as far as joke thieves, here's the thing. People think, and I've seen this with my own two eyes. I've seen a comic in the room watching another comic, and he'll say, yo, he stole my joke. And a lot of times, he didn't steal a joke. It's the same topic. So if you're a comic and you got a joke about a certain topic, that you don't own that topic. You don't have copyrights to that topic.
Right.
It's like, you know, like, again, it's like Donald Trump jokes. It's like you can't go on stage and do a Donald Trump joke, then come off stage, the next comic behind you goes on and does a Donald Trump joke. You can't say, yo, he stole my joke. That topic is for everybody.
Right.
So we got to be very specific about what a joke thief is. Joke thief is a dude that takes premise, setup, punchline, takes the whole joke. That is an ultimate no-no in the game.
Back. 2 weeks later, they said, Mark Curry's missing. Would you do us a favor and host Amateur Night?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Showtime at the Apollo. I'm your host, Mark Curry. And by the way, I have a brand new sitcom coming up with Holly Robinson and Don Lewis on ABC this fall. Check it out. Anyway.
Steve Harvey went and hosted Amateur Night. I've been on TV ever since, man. Ever since.
One of them leans over, taps me on the shoulder, says, Daddy, how come the moon keeps following our car?
They had a little chill time with Steve Harvey. I don't know if it was planned or not, but he was just chilling. And he had answered some questions. So let's listen to what he said.
Sure. Mark Curry says that you're still stealing his jokes.
Hey, man, listen to me. Yeah. Now, this might be the sick of this right here. Yeah. Mark Curry needs to grow up. Steve Harvey has been on stage since 2015.
Well, he said he used to watch your shows.
Ask Mark Curry what joke he's talking about. Tell him to grow up, man.
I think it was on Little Big Shots.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he said.
Are you kidding me?
He said that he confronted you about it before, and then even
and he
after that,
still ain't saying what joke it is. Get a life, get a career. Go do something, man.
Well, he's thinking this is going to help him. He's thinking this is going to help him get a stand-up special now like Netflix or HBO.
Well, good. Go ahead and get one. I got 5 of them, 6 of them. Yeah. Go get one. That'll be good. I'll be happy for him.
Do you think he will get one out of it?
I think he deserves one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you help him? Any chance you would come out on stage, maybe, like make a truce?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I don't need a truce. I'm already in peace.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's making stuff up, so I'm in peace. I'm good with it. And the only reason I'm coming is because he keep running his mouth about it.
Right.
Let's grow up.
Right.
I'm a grown man.
You look like it.
Never stole a joke in 35 years.
Yeah.
You think he's just trying to get a reaction out of you? Stolen from you? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. If you're good at this, you can make a living at this.
Right.
You crying about a joke, man. Grow up. And come to me like a man, and tell me what the joke is. Okay. He still won't say what it is.
We'll put that challenge out there to him.
It ain't no challenge, man.
Well, to come to you and be honest about it.
We've already talked about it, man.
Yeah. You talked to him personally.
Personally, we've already talked about it. There's nothing to talk about. He won't even tell me what it is.
Right. One last thing. Were you?
Steve was fired up. He said he was tired of hearing about it, tired of hearing his mouth running around. I want to like Steve Harvey, man. He's done some things kind of like a Stephen A. Smith. I appreciate what he's done for history. I really appreciate him, but he's done some things that I just can't agree with.
Who do you believe here, Sam, man? Do you believe Mark Curry or Steve Harvey?
Based off of other people, I tend to believe Mark Curry a little more.
This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
We split up.
You wish you would have stayed, kept it together, could have kept it together a couple of...
We tried everything. But, dudes felt like they was movie stars. I never saw myself as a movie star. Just let me go.
What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
I tell you one dude that has never, ever, ever changed. Y'all have heard me say this before, is Bernie Mac. Love Bernie Mac. And Bernie, the stuff that he said, Katt Williams said about Steve Harvey calling to try to get Bernie's role on Oceans and that kind of stuff, Bernie told me out of his own mouth. And Bernie, I've known Bernie. Like I said, we did Who's the Man in like 91 to 92. The movie came out in 93. Okay? I met Bernie during the taping of Def Comedy Jam. And I went and said, we need Bernie Mac in this movie. Bernie Mac has never fronted on me. Bernie Mac has never lied to me. I believe Bernie Mac when he say Steve Harvey hated on him.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world. And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years, so I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. I don't know the ins and outs of that like that anymore because my end has been gone for 15 years. I've got friends in the game, but we don't sit and talk about, stuff like that. So I don't know Katt Williams. Never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. But one of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, that's kind of sad, like outside of being, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, I mean, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians, and I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors, everybody gets along, everybody it's love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. It's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like, you'll have, people beefing, like, same as within your family. Just because y'all related don't mean y'all all get along, right? Comedy's no different. But for me, Katt Williams has my utmost appreciation and respect for giving my dad his props and his flowers. And I felt like it was genuine. There are some people who have given, my dad his flowers now that he's dead, that I'm looking at like, doggone well, he wasn't doing that when he was alive. And that, not just famous people, just people all across the board. As my dad used to say, you ever want to be loved by everybody? You ever want to be special? Just die. It's real easy to give lip service when somebody dies and you, oh, they were so wonderful. And that's not how you felt when they were alive. But when Katt spoke of my dad, for me, I felt his heart. I felt that it was genuine, and I appreciate it. Again, it's been 15 years since my dad's been dead. If you follow me at all, you know I've said this repeatedly. Like, it does my heart good to know that my dad was a stand-up guy, that the man that I knew him to be was who he actually was to people, because that's the thing. Like, we can love people and think they one way and then find out later no. And I say, like, in 15 years, if he was an asshole, somebody by now would have been like, let me tell you about that mother. So that is not the case with my dad. Makes me so proud, and I just really appreciate what I believe the genuine love and respect that Katt Williams showed my father. It is so much appreciated. Much love and mad props to Katt Williams. I would love to sit down and just have a conversation with Katt Williams, because I think that is probably the most entertaining and gem-dropping conversation I probably would have in my life outside of conversations with my dad. So yeah, so that's my take. Like I said, probably boring, but that's what I thought. Again, much love and respect to Katt Williams.
And until you humble yourself, you will forever be kinged by the king.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Now, Steve got a sitcom where he the principal, and he wear a suit, and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star.
Women, when you're in the bathroom, I don't know how much toilet tissue it takes, but please limit yourself between 2 and 4 sheets. You're tripping. You're in there and you're tripping. I know you got to pat it off a little bit, but you know, just don't take all that, then just wrapping shit around your hand. Then just one little touch, now you throwing a big glob in the toilet. Hello, we got to unclog 4 or 5 toilets every night off in there. Just 1 or 2 sheets, just tie it up, and then just go ahead. You're in there and you're tripping. It's a good blend when you got a lot of young people and then some adults in here, because you can do this type of thing. You can draw some comparisons, because you're young, you're still going with somebody. I go with Tony, I go with Kamisha. I just broke up with her. I got a new boyfriend today. So you grow up, you just can't leave nobody. Just a bit there, hey, I'm out of here. What? Oh. You leaving, but you got to carry this bullet with your ass. Bye-bye my ass. Go ahead.
You mean to tell me if Steve Harvey, your favorite comedian, you mean you've been waiting for him to do stand-up for 15 years now?
I mean, Steve got a lot of...
We got toilets right over there in the back. You can use that handicap stall, too. You ever use that handicap stall? That's the best one. Got them silver bars on each side. Just relax, man. It's gonna be all right.
You're successful because we're surprised you can talk for a living, and it's entertaining that you're gonna say some funny country things. But not a writer.
Right.
not a writer.
That's what you do. That's how women do. Women do that, you know, when they've been working on getting dressed all day, they wait till it's a full house before they walk in, so that everybody can see what they've been working. That's nice hairdos, everything. I like that. How old are you, darling? No, don't lie. You're taking too long. Just tell me how old you are. If you're 12, just say it. How old are you? 34. Brother say, damn. 34? I look like I can have that.
30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good Oba-Kaby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have range. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed. It didn't matter where Bernie went. You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here. Get your ego out of this. You let the best be the best. Right?
Katt Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
I think where I am in my career now, you know, I'm financially stable. So, you know, the roles that I'm able to choose now, you know, they can be good roles. They can be smarter roles. I don't have to take certain movies. So it's all about the movie making sense and the role making sense. If it's something that can catapult me into a different, you know, level of stardom or take me someplace else, then yes. Other than that, you know, I don't want to do things just to do them anymore because I don't have to. So at the end of the day, I'm a fan of comedy. I'm a student of comedy. You know, I can tell you several guys that you won't know, but I think are hilarious. William Hort, Naeem Lynn, just tons. You know, you can either be in the business, you can be jaded by it, or you can have a genuine love for it. I have a genuine love for stand-up comedy. I like to watch it. I like to see people perform, and I like to see, you know, other people be good at their talent. I wanna have something set, so when I'm not here, my name, the last name of Hart, stands on its own, and you know, I left behind a successful business, successful company. You know, I want to be a mogul. You know, and there's something said in being a self-made mogul, from going from the ground up and really working to get something as huge as the title mogul is the biggest thing that can happen to me. I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You know, for me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so you know, I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look good
no to
doing
that. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times. When things happen that can possibly affect your brand, your brand can be diminished, and you don't want that to happen. So,
like we just heard, Tiffany Haddish just got a deal as well, and I mean they're opening up things to comics, and you know, for them to open up a door like that. What are your honest thoughts about Netflix?
Well, everybody has to understand that Netflix doesn't have an opinion on stand-up comedy. They base what they pay you by the amount of ticket sales for your last tour. So Monique's last tour had 316,000 tickets. Therefore, that's what she got offered. My last tour had $2.4 million tickets, and so that's what the offer was.
Wow.
You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they are already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction to Tiffany Haddish in the movie School Dance. The clip for School Dance has been seen more times than the movie has. That's just a fact.
I tear up thinking about the break that she got And to see her do her
Understand,
thing.
she passed 46 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why
Is
they
that
like
what
her.
they like?
They love real.
Because everybody's real then. So don't trip.
No, they like
Wherever
Tiffany
you
Haddish
at under the sound
because
of my
she's
voice,
real.
do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So, hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that.
I've shot over 56 specials for the up-and-coming generation of comedy. Why? Because I'm trying to create opportunities for others. Rather than complaining about it, I'm fixing it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I also take full responsibility for any and everything that I've done in the fucking business, good or bad. My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you.
Don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script.
How? He became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy.
The fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up.
46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar.
The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, do you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
I sit on the top of it, and the opportunities I'm giving are the ones that I'm creating. So take responsibility for what you did. You fuck you. Nobody else did. Don't shit on my sister Light because you're not happy with your shit. This shit is earned. It's not given. I don't give a fuck if you're a Tiffany Haddish fan or not. It's earned. Tiffany Haddish got years in the game. It's not an accident that Tiffany Haddish got an opportunity to star in a movie. It's not an accident that that character popped in the movie. Written or not written, a character has to pop it.
Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory.
I have sat back. I have forever been the humble guy. I have time to not be humble today. I have time to fact check everything he said because the world of Katt Williams is a fictional world.
Is he selling these tickets? He said he sold 2.4 million tickets.
False.
On his last tour.
False.
That's more than Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's more than Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
That's more than
Billy
Beyonce,
Joel, the Eagles.
That's more than Beyonce and Justin Timberlake combined. Okay, do you understand how many tickets 2.4 million tickets are?
Yes.
I am sitting on 1.3 million tickets sold. Shouts out to all the comedians that have given me the opportunity to get here because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without them and their hard work. There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers like 2.4 million is ridiculous. That's false. It's not even close. Also, to say 15 consecutive 100 city tours, it's false. What are you doing? So where did you do the new stuff? When did you ever work on something? Consecutive means in a row. Where?
This is my 19th 100 city tour. I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
7, go back to 2006. Katt Williams has never been on it. Go back to my last 5 years in comedy. I have 1 year where I got #1. This year I'll be #1 again. I have 1 year where I was #3. The other years I'm #6, I'm #7. These lists are researchable. The people on social media, on the internet, feed into words. You feed into diction. You don't feed into facts. Attack me. I got the armor. I'm bulletproof. Say it to me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm only doing this because of what was said about innocent people that are working hard on their craft.
And Tiffany does have an hour stand-up special on Showtime, From the Hood to Hollywood.
She's got 2. She's got 2. Also, Netflix specials are not given by what you sell on the road. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That's not. Another fact.
So it's not about tickets?
No.
What's that about?
It's not about tickets. It's about your brand. It's about your return. If I'm a business and I want to invest a high amount of money in you, how am I getting my money back? Everybody can't demand the money if you can't justify how I'm getting my money back. Think business, people. Netflix is a business. All these announcements came out for the specials. I kept mine under wraps just because. Netflix gave me $40 million.
What? Whoa.
This is a fact.
We need better checks.
Listen.
Yeah, we need better checks.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
So
why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
All the negativity that I received is from Katt Williams and Mike Epps. Ask yourself why. Those 2 people that fucked themselves over.
They was in the same movie.
I don't give a shit today.
Break in the
I
same
got
movie.
time to talk all the shit today.
What'd you say, Tiff?
All the shit.
I said they both got their break in the same movie. They both popped on the same movie.
Friday after next.
So what happened with Mike Epps? Why does Mike Epps?
I'm saying in general, where does all the negativity come that comes to me?
Do you get along with any of you?
I'm like, dude, you know me. Like, enough is enough. You know that at this point, when all this shit is going down, you know how fucking serious it is. You know me. Like, we really are friends. I get it from everybody else. I don't give a shit. But you different. You know me. That's where me and Mike shit came in, but me and Mike are fine. I'm saying the constant downing of people that sit in the position of success that have worked hard for it comes from people that have yet to realize their fuck up. This is simply me calling you out on your fuck ups. Stop pointing at other people. Stop pointing at Hollywood for your fuck up. Shit is changing. I sit as the biggest fucking comedy star in the world right now on an international level. Box office and goddamn touring. Stop talking to me about the opportunities that we're not getting because I'm creating them. Your fuck up. Take responsible for your fuck up.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It did happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it?
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo! Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
It was some sucker that you watch grow up in school. You know this dude is a square. How is he the kingpin? Everybody want to rob him, but can't catch his ass. You know?
Is that how you see Kevin Hart?
No.
No, that's Kev put in work though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. But when I say that, well, him compared to me, he's a square. He's an L7 to me. You know what I mean? And whatever little beef that we had or whatever this and that and that, when we did get in an argument, and we start cracking jokes on each other because that's how that beef started. The beef started with me cracking a joke. I was talking about him like, oh, look at you. You got some ugly shoes, blah, 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 blah. And he went there and started talking about my career. You see what I'm saying? You got personal on me, and then you showed me that, guess what? You wanted to challenge me on my business, on my career.
I'm at work today, and this was brought to my attention. Here's my thing. Dude, don't come for me. We're in 2 different levels. Until you do better with your ticket sales, leave Kevin Hart name out your mouth.
We was talking about personal stuff. Like, called you a little black roach, and you said I look like Antoine Dotson, hide your kids, hide your wife.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was funny. This nigga said I look like Antoine Dotson, hide your kids, hide your wife.
You was laughing, Mike? You was laughing when he said it?
I went straight to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and said, do I look like this nigga a little bit?
Remember TMZ was reporting that beef when it spilled over to Twitter was fake.
That shit wasn't no. Yeah, it wasn't no beef. If Kevin Hart was like what's the dude off of Time? What's the Time Machine and all that?
Oh, Craig Robinson.
If Kevin Hart was his size, I'd kick his ass. I'd knock his teeth out his mouth. That's how I am. But that little dude right there, I'm gonna get my daughter to slap the shit out of him. Yes, I got a daughter his height that'll knock him out. My little daughter Bria. But I love Kevin. Kevin is a nice little brother. The only problem with that is that he's like a Kim Kardashian.
How so?
Well, you know, the social media it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie, and these kids want to be lied to. You know, I started off in the business, and a lot of us are bitter because of this. Me, Bill Bellamy, Chris Tucker, all of us, none of us had them kind of followers. Cause guess what? That shit wasn't around when we was coming up. Def Comedy Jam wasn't no damn Twitter, wasn't no social media. But now you can set it up where guess what? I got all these people following me, and I'm putting out a perception that I'm bigger than what I am. You know? And now it's gonna take 30 movies to find out, guess what? You ain't got no fucking talent. But it's too late. I got $200 million. I done tricked the shit out of y'all. I got all this money, all these celebrity friends, and now, you know, I'm gone in the wind. Meanwhile, the funny nigga that's really, really raw, that got the real talent, They don't even notice that no more because these kids are so shallow. Shit, it's more squares and non-funny motherfuckers and non-talented people in the world than it is people that can reckon. If you ain't got no talent, and you're not that, of course you can't recognize the real. Hell no. So I got 10 real people recognizing me, and you got 1 million fake motherfuckers knowing you that can relate to you. Okay, but that's the society. Now it'll be another little dude that'll come along behind Kevin that's gonna make him shitty. We don't even know him yet. He in high school fucking up right now.
What is the issue with Kevin Hart? Or is there an issue?
This is the thing about that whole situation. This is a lifetime achievement for all of us. And I think that some of us, when we get success, we turn into the police.
Do you feel like Kev doesn't acknowledge you enough? Like doesn't pay homage, doesn't give you the respect for paving the way, or what is it?
If you in a position of power, you can't be a gatekeeper, you can't be the police, you can't act like a victim. Everybody's not gonna like you, and you can't be upset with everybody for not liking you.
You don't think he's funny?
Hey, like I said, everybody has an opinion. All the stuff that everybody talk about, we doing. Our Katt is a star. You could try to talk about him, talk about his habits or whatever they say he did. Everybody got some habits. Everybody done did something. Just when you think that you are a legend, they'll take it from you. Do not get too cute in this business because they will knock you down.
There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss.
And they'll find a way to knock you down. So we all have to be humble with each other, thank each other, praise each other, give each other props, and make sure that we nourish each other, man, in some kind of way. And any kind of, all that old back and forth and stuff like that, all that stuff is entertainment. It's all straight fun.
When you spoke on the black gatekeepers in Hollywood, who are the black gatekeepers in Hollywood?
I mean, well, how Hollywood works to me is it hasn't changed from slavery days, is that, if you give somebody an opportunity and have a platform to delegate situations in Hollywood, that's gatekeeping. Most of the people in this business struggle to get in the business. So when they do get it and they get there at the gate, they a little mean. They like, no, not you, him, move, him. You stand there like, boy, I've been at this gate for 10 years. And like I said, in this business, in order to get to point A and point B, you have to go through some certain red tape. And like I said, there's guys standing there at the gate telling the people in Hollywood that that's not the guy.
I need to know who these niggas are. Who are these gatekeepers?
All the ones that get opportunities back to back to back.
I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt.
That's rich 100 times, that's greedy, that won't get out the way, and look at you and treat you like they are a white man. Whoever has the platform, that's who can call the shot. Any of them people right there, go in a studio and tell them, Mike Epps, I don't want to work with Mike Epps. Mike Epps is done.
With the internet now, do you think that there really is still gatekeepers? Because you got these kids getting in through these non-traditional ways. Just like with rap, even just like with comedy, DC Young Fly was coming regardless. Just Hilarious was coming regardless.
That's just getting to a point. That ain't none of that stuff respect. The ultimate business, the movie game. And that's what I'm talking about, the gatekeeping. All of that stuff up under that, hey, man, Do those big execs really know who these Instagram people is? No.
Well, Just Hilarious is on the Rail Show on Fox.
Yeah.
DC in movies and TV and stuff like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But you know, again, there's levels of the game, man. You know, there's levels of the business.
It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources, and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
I don't know. Where'd he break? I don't know what he broke. I know, but Raw is still the #1 box office concert movie in history, so I don't know what records nobody broke. Kevin.
Yeah, I broke Eddie's record.
I ain't been on stage in 27 years. They still trying to break my records. God bless y'all.
I'm gonna do it again because I got to break Kevin's new record. I got to get back on the stage because this new record that Kevin got, I got to have it back, Kevin. You ain't keeping this record, whatever one it is. I got to have it back, baby.
I love Kevin Hart, by the way.
I don't know if you've had the chance to check out Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, but if you have not, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It was a very good interview. He said some funny things, and it was like a almost 3-hour comedy special for free. And every time he said this, I must have fell out.
And then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't...
Yeah, that was funny. But anyway, this video is not about Steve Harvey. This video is about Prince. Because in Katt Williams' interview, he mentioned that he knew Prince. He said that he's been knowing him ever since he was 12 years old. Now, he said this before in other interviews, but in this one, he said that they got some of the same cars. He said that they have 3 things in common. He said women, music, and cars. And I was just like, really? Do he really know Prince? So what, him and Prince was talking about cars and music and women and stuff together. I don't know. You know, because Katt Williams said a lot of things in that interview. But just in case you didn't hear that part where he was talking about Prince, check this out.
Yeah, he was like unlike anybody in the world. He was just an amazing individual. I was able to meet him when I was 12, and I knew him my entire life through all of his changes. I was able to assist him many times. If you go look at Prince's car collection, you'll see that Prince don't have not one car Katt Williams ain't got. He got the Prowler from Friday After Next in there. He got the same Bentley as me, like, because we share certain things. Our connection was lyrics, musical lyrics, women, and cars. And those are the areas where he trusted my opinion on things. And that's where I got to be helpful in his life. And he was helpful in mine in really all different types of ways, especially about the business, as far as being a black man that was rich in this business at 18 years old, had already did his first $1 million contract, had already broken records, was determined that he didn't want to be like anybody else, was so great of a guitar player that black people just stopped caring about guitar, and he got left out on a limb and somehow still had to create his way out of that. He was just really a 1 in a billion type person. I was lucky to know him.
So you know me, I had to go and do my research because I wanted to see, was there really a connection between Prince and Katt Williams? And this is what I found. In the mid-2000s, Prince rented a house in Los Angeles from the NBA player Carlos Boozer, whatever. And he called this home 3121 after an album he released in 2006. A DJ he heard in town handled the music. Eventually, DJ Rashida became Prince's touring DJ for about a decade. But before all that, they had developed a concept for a radio station called 3121 Radio. So basically, this is how the story goes. In 2005, during a discussion between Prince and Sirius Satellite Radio, they wanted to feature content curated by Prince and focus on his musical influences and preferences, as well as showcasing unreleased live recordings and interviews. Sirius XM president and CEO Scott Greenstein held on to the demo tapes because the show was never solidified. And during 2000 quarantine, he decided that he would release the never-before recordings during a month-long tribute to Prince. DJ Rashida played the host of the show, which mostly featured Prince through his music, but he does make appearances on the mic along with other special guests like who? Katt Williams, who was specifically chosen by Prince to add a comedy flair by playing a caller named Ezekiel.
Yeah, you on the air. This is 3121 Radio. Rashida speaking. What's good?
Yeah, just want to let you know you sound so beautiful. It's me.
Ezekiel.
Hey, sweetie. Okay,
Hey,
yeah. I just
yeah.
called. Great job, man. I am jamming over here. I mean, I got so caught up in the music, I cleaned some stuff you probably didn't even want clean. I was just scrubbing away over here. As a vegetarian, you can eat biscuits, right? I have sat here watching CNN and ate the heart out of 12 biscuits.
Ooh, okay. And
I don't like the crust. I don't like that. I like the heart of the biscuit where it's warm and flaky right inside. I'ma say you something.
I appreciate that. Okay, yeah.
Back to radio. In the mix.
All right, people, we're going to get back to the mix. 3121 Radio.
Prince thought the show should have a comic element and enlisted Katt Williams to come to the house and voice a caller named Ezekiel. DJ Rashida had to say about him, "Oh man, I couldn't even have banter with Katt," Rashida said, "because all I could do was just laugh at him." In April of 2000, Funtopia's online radio show and Funked Up app featured 24/7 Prince music during the entire month.
Go sit down at a restaurant and you tip. Then you go get some coffee, but you gotta tip again. Then, God forbid, you order some food because you gotta tip again. This whole tipping thing has gotten completely out of hand. What's even more crazy about it is that we're not doing anything to stop it. We're helping these billion-dollar businesses get richer. That's why I wrote the book, Why the Fuck Are We Tipping? Make sure you go check out my book coming out March 20th called Why the Fuck Are We Tipping? Because something needs to stop.
I would like to know how you all feel about this situation, and while you are letting me know, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Genevas Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Genevas Closet, and you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.